Welcome, Aries, to your February 15th through the 20th reading. I hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. I have that full moon coming up pretty soon, guys, so I'll be getting that full moon reading up pretty soon, okay? And with, of course, that manifestation video. Okay, so watch out for those after this reading. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on. Okay, that message is coming out. We have the Queen of Wands over here. So a lot of courage going on over here when it comes to the situation. Could be dealing with a Leo. That's my Leo card. Yeah, but sitting in your quiet power over here. So it does look like you have a lot of strength and a lot of zest for life going on over here, but it does look like you, yeah. This is quite some quiet power. Oh, hold on. Might be a few bumps in your romantic road this week, guys. Just wanting you to know where the passions are kind of upside down over here. So it does feel like no matter what's going on, you're still in your confidence, but it does feel like there's a few bumps in the road. Might even be some just road blocks when it comes to your love life, your personal growth, something of this nature. When we're talking about wands, we're talking about that growth. Now manifesting something, getting something justified within the situation, speaking your truth about the situation when it comes to your happiness. So it does feel like you're very determined within this situation. But it does look like there's a little bit of bumps, a little bit of a roller coaster going on, my friends, when it comes to your love life or personal growth. Take it how it resonates over here when it comes to these opportunities. Because there's definitely some kind of challenge that you're trying to overcome, but this is where you're staying very courageous within the situation. But there could be some kind of mind game going on, somebody showing some kind of callousness or weakness, and this feels like this is why you're sitting in your quiet power. And the quiet power is going right next to the truth, so it's saying I'm sitting my quiet power in my truth. So whatever is going on over here is saying this is what, I know the truth about the situation, but it does feel like the intensity is pretty high when it comes to this situation. So it does feel like whatever it is, like I said, your self-confidence and clarity is right there, but you are fighting for what you believe in. That's really what this is. I'm going to fight for what I believe in. There could be, like I said, a little bit of lack of passion over here when it comes to this other person. I'm putting in a lot of hard work and diligence, but you're trying to, no matter what, trying to sustain the results when it comes to this situation. So you're definitely going to keep building the blocks over here and waiting for things to change around. But it does feel like no matter what it is, it's almost like the more energy I'm putting out, the more it's kind of clashing back at me. So that's where the roller coaster is kind of coming from. It's like it's going up, but then it's going back down. So it does feel like it could be even a little bit of dramaticness going on, okay? So you might even be feeling a little extra sensitive when it comes to this situation, okay? Because it is like the more that I'm passionately focusing on it and working on it, right, and putting positive potentials towards it, the more it gives me heartache, right? The more it's giving me worried that it's not going to turn in my favor. Even though I'm sitting in my truth and I understand my truth and I understand my fairness and I know exactly what's going on. Now you have two cards of law and attraction sitting next to each other with the Magician and the Justice. Justice is the cause and effect, right? The karmic come around, right? And then of course you have the card of manifestation, right? So you do have the cause and effect of the law that comes around, goes around, but yet I'm manifesting my own creativities. So I'm really trying to clear the slate over here of this kind of what comes around goes around situation, looking for the balance, looking for the clarity, and trying to manifesting on that, trying to make it change, trying to focus on making this into a more positive outcome, trying to get rid of the negative, but the negative keeps coming back to bite me in the butt. So it does feel like you are having this up and down with this person or this situation. Take it if it's a person, you know it's a person, that's fine. If it's just the situation, make it the situation. Right now, I'm just going to make it the situation. But like I said, it could be a relationship, a partnership, a friend. No matter what it is, it's like where the values and the passion are colliding. I value this, I have passion, but then we collide. So, but we do know that there's, it's kind of crazy because it's like with this situation, if it is a romantic situation, there's strength in pairs, right? You know that the two of you are very strong together. It's like, let's say that like you were cops, right? And you're team players, okay? Maybe you're Starsky and Hutch. You guys don't know what that is, Google it, okay? The old TV show. You know that no matter what, Starsky and Hutch, they do better together, right? Why? Because they're partners. They get things done faster because they're partners in crime, right? They know what they're doing, right? And so, they can go out there and they can bring in the bad guys together. But boy, they can have times that they do fight, right? And that's what's going on. But it's like the overall, the union between the two, there's strength, right? Almost kind of reminds me of Lucy and Ricky, though, right? And I love Lucy. There's a lot of strength between the two of them, but boy, she can really get on his nerve, right? So it's right? There's times, right? It's just like, Lucy, what the hell, right? So it's kind of like that. And so what you're doing is you're kind of overlooking the red flags to the situation right now, because no matter what, that this could work. But boy, the roller coaster going on this ride is just, one hell of a ride. It might even stop at the top and end up going backwards, right? For some unknown reason. So it does. It's like a lot of confusion right now, but it's like I have the confidence to overcome this because I know that in the end, we can overcome this. So I don't want to just throw it away. We just need to transition past this situation. I see it. So it's not something that's going to last forever. It's just something that's happening within this week. Something that's happening at this time, right? And this is the point, though, that it's actually but it makes you over emotional. It gets you in your head, right? But it can also help you to see things more clearly and make necessary adjustments where necessary adjustments are going to need to be made. Okay? So this is definitely one of those things where it's like we need to wrap this up, right? So we can come back together because we are strong together. It could be like I said, a work partner, you and your sister, you and your brother, because we're the dual, So all it is it's just coming up with a situation of how we're going to get through this. And really kind of fostering that, though, too. Because you want to do this, but you know that there has to be, yeah, but there's so much disappointment right now in this situation, right? It's causing just all this frustration. It could even be holding you back from wanting to 100% go towards them or them going towards you because of the recklessness, because of the impatience, because of the conflict, the frustration, and all the scattered energy, all the anger, all the things that are going on. But in the end, even though I'm withdrawing right now and, kind of ghosting, I know in the end we can get back to this because we do have this commitment to each other. We are we are the Wonder Twins activate. You know what I mean? This is us. This is how we are. We are better together. We know we're stronger together. It's just that right now is a friggin' roller coaster, right? So you want to expand and have the desire to collaborate, to make this work, right? But maybe they have some kind of habit that they need to stop doing, right? Because it's overwhelming everyone. And so right now you could even feel like you're taking on all the burdens while they're out screwing around, right? So there's going to be some moodiness, some overactive imagination, some maybe jealousy about the situation. Maybe they're giving too much time to someone else and not enough to where they're supposed to be. Maybe you feel like they're codependent on someone else and they're supposed to be over here with me. And for some of you, it could even be like, I take care of you, excuse me. We take care of each other. What are you doing over there? Ooh. And it's not this is not one of those, it's a ball and chain situation. This is because we're together. You know, even if we're working together on a project, my friends, and we're supposed to be making this, you know, let's say we're building a building with a blueprint. Why the hell are you over there asking Larry about how to build a blueprint? Excuse me, we're together. We're supposed to be doing this together. What does Larry have to do with any of this? Why are you over there asking him questions about how he did something when we're supposed to be using it together? There's you and I. We do these things together. You see what I'm saying? It's not one of those things. The codependency is togetherness. I'm codependent on you for answers. You're codependent on me for answers. Kind of like a marriage, you know, back in the 50s, you know, she does all the housework. He goes to work. He makes the bread. Takes that bread and makes dinner, right? But they knew that. That's what they do. Now, all of a sudden, if she goes out and makes Mary make the dinner, she sure as hell ain't doing her job. Excuse me. Why did you make Mary make my dinner? Are you sick? Is there something wrong? I don't want to eat her food. I want to eat your food. So it's not something that's some ball and chain. It's not double energy. It's just, this is how it is. So it makes them feel like, this could actually make you feel like they're being a little unfaithful to you. Just like, you know, the situations of like dirty laundry. I mean, come on, you know, like putting your dirty laundry, you know, out for the world to see on Facebook. You know what I mean? How unfaithful. So it's something that's going on where it's making you feel like we're supposed to be doing this together. It's nobody else's business but ours. Thank you. That's it. That was it. Man, wish I could have gotten all that in just like a second. I didn't though. 52 different explanations until I came up with it's just dirty laundry. Right? Like, really? Okay. Jeez. Some days are just, some days are just slower than other days, guys. If I could have come up with that in just 1 second, I'd have been done with that. But it doesn't matter. It's all accelerated motion anyways. It's all going to come back in your favor anyways. Because you know they're going to move on from this situation and come right back towards you. Because this is where the fruits of the labor are. This is where the opportunity is. This is where they know they grow their fruits. So everything's going to be fine. It's just that, boy, is it going to be one hell of a conflict. Yeah. Until you defeat this, but it could even make you feel like you're a little defeated until actually everything moves back around to the material harvest. So it's like, okay, fine. Go against the grain. Do what you want to do. Because in the end, you're coming right back. But why you gotta frustrate the hell out of me? It's almost like sacrificing your own well-being while they're out making, you know, screwing around right now. Just kick your shoes off and drink, you know, drink an iced tea, relax, watch some TV, watch some Netflix, and wait for them to come back, right? Because all you're going to do right now is, more than anything, you're going to end up embracing more of the unexpected nonsense from them at this time than is necessary, because that's that roller coaster, right? And then all of a sudden they're going to come back and they'll be like, so I got this creative idea, or hi, I'm back and I want to do this and that. And you're just like, okay, so do we have a solid plan now? Are you here for good, or, you know, did you get that out of your system? And that's really what it is. Did you get that out of your system? Yes, I got that out of my system. Well, good. Then let's get back to work. Get back to the desires, get back to where we need to be, get back to this relationship, get back to where the love begins. Thank you, Spirit. That's it. Get back to the Ace of Cups. So good luck on that one. So it's not terrible. It's just, you know what it is? It's a runaround. It's that up and down roller coaster of a runaround. It's just going to frustrate the crap out of you. Okay, but it looks like it's all good in the end. You know they're all coming back, right? Okay, till next time. Peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.